Welcome, everyone. Today we delve into a profound biblical passage, specifically John 10:30-33 from the King James Version. This passage, found in the New Testament, is a pivotal moment in the ministry of Jesus Christ. It's a moment of revelation, conflict, and theological depth, where Jesus declares his unity with God and faces the consequences of such a claim. The passage begins with Jesus saying, "I and my Father are one." This statement is simple, yet profound. Jesus here is asserting his divinity, his unique relationship with God the Father. He is not merely saying that they are in accord or that they have a close relationship. He is stating that he and the Father are of one essence, one divine nature. This is a key tenet of Christian belief, that Jesus is fully God and fully man. Following this declaration, the passage tells us, "Then the Jews took up stones again to stone him." The reaction to Jesus' claim is immediate and violent. Stoning was the prescribed punishment for blasphemy according to Mosaic law. The phrase "again" suggests this wasn't the first time they sought to punish him in this manner. The religious leaders of the time couldn't accept Jesus' claim to divinity, seeing it as a direct affront to their understanding of monotheism. Jesus responds to their actions by saying, "Many good works have I showed you from my Father. For which of those works do ye stone me?" Here Jesus challenges their reasoning. He points to his acts of healing, compassion, and love, works that reflect the heart of God. He asks them to consider the nature of his works, which were all good, and question whether they were indeed acts of blasphemy. The Jews reply, "For a good work we stone thee not, but for blasphemy, and because that thou, being a man, makest thyself God." Their response clarifies that it wasn't Jesus' actions they found fault with, but his claim of divinity. In their eyes, Jesus, being a man, was making himself equal to God, a blasphemous act in their understanding. To summarize, this passage offers a deep insight into the nature of Jesus' ministry and his claim to divinity, a claim that brought him into direct conflict with the religious leaders of his time. It underscores the belief in Jesus' unity with God the Father, a cornerstone of Christian faith. It also highlights the tension between Jesus' divine identity and his human form, a tension that ultimately led to his crucifixion. In essence, John 10:30-33 is a passage that captures the heart of the gospel message. The assertion of Jesus' divinity, his challenge to the religious leaders, and their refusal to accept his claim all work together to create a powerful narrative that continues to impact millions around the world today. So, as we part ways today, ponder over these verses, their meaning, and their significance. Remember, the Bible is not just a book of stories, but a guide to understanding the divine nature and the human condition. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep seeking the truth.